Hi, I'm Erica.
And I'm Jex.
And we are here to talk to you about
The 5 main things
people want from our president on
national security. Filipinos want our next president to enhance defense capabilities, but not at the expense of education, healthcare, or other basic services. The Philippine defense system has long been criticized for being technologically incapable, despite having brave soldiers at the front lines working so hard to protect us. One needs only to look at the lone BRP Sierra Madre on Ayungin Shoal to see just how far we've been in trying to beef up our national defense system. Filipinos want the next president to be able to beef up this defense system, but to still leave enough budget for education and other social services, basically to reallocate all the budget fairly and sufficiently.
As we all know, China has been pursued of Spratly Islands because of the resources and oil it contains. This has been an ongoing threat to the national security of the Philippines because it jeopardizes the people within those islands. What we could do in order to protect the economic waters of the Philippines and the people whose livelihood is being jeopardized is to form stronger alliances with other governments as a deterrent to China's interest in the West Philippine Sea.
Number 3. In relation to number 2, Filipinos also still want to preserve and protect national sovereignty. U.S. military presence in the Philippines through the Visiting Forces Agreement, or VFA, and the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, threaten our sovereignty as a nation. Just scarcely 2 years ago, Jennifer Laude was killed by U.S. Private First Class Joseph Pemberton, who up to this day, the U.S. has not given full custody over. The next president has the difficult task of balancing our interests in forging alliances with other governments as a deterrent to national security threats, but at the same time, protecting our own sovereignty.
Number 4. Stop the militarization of schools. As we all know, there have been numerous killings in the region of Mindanao, namely the Lumats, an indigenous group of people. There have been many paramilitary attacks on them, especially in their schools. The government, in order to remedy the situation, made temporary teachers of the soldiers that were there, which of course was a band-aid solution to the problem. What the next president should do is to focus more on the protection of these people in order to promote a long-lasting peace in Mindanao.
Number 5. Filipinos want our next president to enact national security policies that protect the people's right to education, a minimum wage, and assembly. For far too long, the Philippines' national defense backbone, the military, has often been used as a tool to subjugate people in the interests of a wealthy few. Filipinos want our next president to be able to enact policies that will protect not just the interests of those few Filipinos, but the interests of the greater Filipino people at large.
So all in all,
People want,
a national security that protects the people.
and not just a few.
So again, I'm Erica.
And I'm Jex.
Thanks for watching!
Vote wisely.